I was just sitting waiting for the stream to open up, and then all of a sudden. Oh, shit. Okay. So here's the fun part about all the bounty hunter stuff is you end up in situations like this where it's just like, oh, I'm just standing around and all of a sudden every bounty hunter in the world is in my vicinity and wants to eat me. And it's like, that's cool. Oop. Oh, I don't have stuff. That's a problem. I gotta go. Ow. The stream is off to a real good start. Oh, dear Lord. Why? Why would you do this? Holy crap. Look at that. That's unpleasant is what that is. How many people have I angered? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. There are 33 people after me. Just gonna have to show with my bird. Why are there so many bounty hunters after me? Oh, hello. Again. Again, I gotta go. Pardon me. This is not how I envisioned the stream starting. Oh, just get down. Down. Oh my god, why? Oh, dear. Hey, well, okay, never mind. I was like, oh, hey, those two guys are nice. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Why? Oh, no, the game. Oh, dear. We're gonna just run away now. Because I think something has gone horribly wrong. You know, I'm out. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave and not come back. I thought I was gonna, you know, play some missions in the Assassin's Creed, but apparently the answer is nope.
Could be one of Stentor's scouts. Looks like he's run into some problems.
Who cares about Stentor scouts? I've run into some problems over here. Okay, it seems like all the bounty hunters left. So maybe I can run back over there and...
Hello.
Hi.
I'm here to save you, I guess. What do you need help with?
I angered about 35 people.
That's... I mean, you're playing the game like me. Just beat them all.
Yeah, like, look
Win
at...
the fight.
But look at this. I don't know why all these people got all angry at me. I only murdered one bounty hunter in front of them.
Yeah, and I only walked through a single little stretch of land that was considered trespassing. And then sometimes shit just pops off.
The Athenian commander is dead.
You just gotta deal.
The race is ready to fall.
And by deal, I mean kill everyone.
I just ran away and then I came back and
No,
everything
well, I
was...
guess. You want to be some kind of coward.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, how's the Assassin's Creed going? Did you
Uh,
accomplish anything off-screen?
no.
Okay. But hey, you killed the Athenian... Oh, right, you killed him last stream.
I killed him last turn.
I completely forgot you even murdered that guy.
Yeah, he's not memorable.
Well, yeah. He's one of the randomly generated leaders.
Yeah.
Right? He might be... Maybe some of the leaders are distinct. I don't know.
I think the first ones are all set, but I think after that, then they start being generated. I don't know.
That makes sense.
And like certain regions have specific leaders, of course, but
Yeah. The important ones.
like the one with
And
Athens,
some
the
of
one
them
with,
they won't let you kill, for whatever reason.
oh, you know,
This game was all about freedom of choice. I mean, apparently not, judging by the DLC, but...
boom. Stentor, I need you to move a little faster. Just a little faster. Okay. Look at him in his, like, fucking power strut over here.
He's walking like I've been walking due to the horrible thing on my leg. Just like arms straight, just to keep going, to ignore the pain. Keep the pain buried inside, Stentor. Bottle it up. You got this, buddy.
He's got staying alive stuck in his head and is walking to
You're looking
that
tough.
beat. Oh, excuse me.
How often when you're out walking do you realize that you're walking to the beat of a song you're playing in your head?
Pretty often.
Because I feel like that happens to me pretty much every time I go to work. Also, I feel like it's almost impossible for me to get to work without starting to play a song in my head. Like, I can't just think about random things on the way to work. I will always end up at music.
Anyway, it's time for the first big conquest battle, which is one of this game's big new things.
You know what what I think this game could have benefited from in some way? And maybe it's a terrible idea, but I'm on Codeine, so I don't give a shit.
The Nemesis
This
system.
game... No, this game needs the Watch Dogs style drop-in, drop-out multiplayer. Like, where another player could just appear as, like, a mercenary hunting you to get money.
That, you know, that would be cool, in
It's
fact.
like you're sailing around and another player's ship just rolls up on you like, hey, what the fuck? Or you're on some island and instead of a random-ass mercenary coming up on you, it's a random-ass mercenary who is another player. Who's like, hey, what the fuck? And then tries to murder you. Or like in one of these big battles. Another player could be like, oh, I'm gonna get in on this battle while this other person's here. And it's like that kind of weird, like, they drop in and they're in your world just walking around kind of thing. So you have the stealth aspect still in play. It can be really cool, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, time to murder
That
a
said, there should
whole
also
bunch of
be-
Athenians.
There should also be an island you go to where you can queue up for a 100-player battle royale, but, you know, whatever.
If only there was one of those in this game.
If only. If only they had an island that they already have set up that they could use for such a thing.
There is in fact another captain. So the name of the game is basically just kill dudes until it's like, hey, there's a captain over here. What if you killed the captain? And then you go and you kill the captain.
Bounce from person with an icon to person with an icon. Kill those people, lower the bar.
I don't think in this one they have as many of them, but in later ones, like, mercenaries will join in the fight.
Okay, so I had the experience of mercenaries only really joined in if I had a bounty when I got in.
Well, yeah. Because they're like, oh, I want this sick bounty on your head.
And the best way to get that is in a war.
And also, like, if you work your way towards, like, one of the edges over here, it'll be like, oh, kill the enemy war leader. Whoop. Like this. Actually, this may be a mercenary.
Wait, what do you mean by work your way to the edges?
Because there's an edge on both sides, like where the big fancy Spartan and Athenian people are.
Uh-huh.
And so if you go over there, you can like fight the leaders of the side in this particular battle, and they're worth a whole lot more points than.
Guess what? I never knew.
That.
Yes.
But yeah, like over here somewhere.
I always just killed guys until the bar emptied and then it was over. I never knew there were specific areas on the battlefield you could move to like draw out bigger targets.
Somewhere there will be like a bunch of Athenian dudes with big shields. And it's like, hey, over here. Oops. Let me just whiff with my overpower, don't mind me.
Alright, for the record, if you don't find that during this battle, I'm now just going to assume you're lying.
I may be lying, but I always thought there were. Maybe it's just not in the tutorial. I don't know.
JBK Minecraft over in the YouTube chat wants to know what level you are.
50. It's in the top corner. This is New Game Plus. We're cheating.
Yeah. Hey, the New Game Plus isn't cheating, it's a feature. If it was cheating, it wouldn't be in the game.
That's true. But hey, now we've conquered this land for Sparta.
Mm-hmm. Also, though I did just say if it's cheating, it wouldn't be in the game, consider this a PSA to anyone out there playing Anthem. Don't use those super powerful level 1 weapons, because you may get banned. You're not supposed to exploit the game, TFP. Take it seriously.
No.
Respect the Anthem.
I refuse.
I just don't understand why. Those were his orders, sir.
This guy's all like, oh, my dad wants to see this lady and not me.
Yeah, that guy's pissed. But he's pissed about everything. Look at that guy.
That's true.
It appears I have other matters to attend.
Also, are you incapable of seeing the YouTube chat? Is that just your thing?
I mean, it's over here.
You could just look over
I
it.
could look over here and say, hi, JBK Minecraft, I'm okay.
I'm recovering from a horrible illness, but I'm okay.
Make You Mad has a gaping leg wound and, you know,
A
among
gaping
other
leg wound
things.
on top of, like, a weird knot of, like, lumps.
I had to rescue a 83-year-old man from a ditch this morning.
Wow.
That was my morning.
Did you successfully do it?
I successfully hung around until the ambulance showed up, and then they removed him from the ditch.
Okay. Was it just him? Was it a vehicle?
He was taking his dog for a walk. The dog got spooked and got caught up in his walker, and then flipped the old man into the ditch.
Tell me your name here.
See, I know I shouldn't, but when you say flipped, I interpret that as like a full-on head over feet. Just like Anthony Hopkins style going flipping through the air type thing.
I mean, I don't know, because I came in after he was already in the ditch, but
Yeah, you got there after the action.
yes.
I did what
Was the dog still there?
required of me.
Yes, and I think that he had, like, someone had came up and was taking it, like his son or something was taking it back to his house.
You were reckless. You forced my hand.
But anyway, enough about that. I'm yelling at my dad.
Alexios had to die.
You saved one old man from a ditch, and I need to put this old man in one.
We're not going to do that. But yes,
Balance.
I can't change the past.
Look at him. He wants to die, really.
Die a Spartan.
Just help him along. Also, is his, like, wolf cloak just clipping into his cape really badly?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Has it always done that? I don't remember it
I
looking that
don't
bad.
remember
Okay, no,
it
now
either.
it's fixed. It popped back out of his cape now.
It's fine.
That
The
was really bad.
aggroing the 30 dudes earlier has made the game freak out.
Oh god, now his cape's fucked up again. There's something very wrong with him. You should kill him.
We're not going to do that.
Probably doesn't want to live glitched out like this.
Oh, if my
I'm
cape
disgusted.
looks bad, I don't deserve to live.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's all about that honor. You think they're gonna let him back into Sparta with a fucked up cape?
This fucked up cape has no honor.
I'm disgusted at you.
I
TFP apparently loves baby killers.
Protect both of you.
oh, you know. Sometimes the babies need to get it.
Even if one of those babies is you.
I was not a baby. I was a small child. Small childs are resilient and can survive being tossed off a cliff.
What do you mean?
Babies, though, what?
Name me 4 small video game children who have survived being thrown off a cliff.
Cassandra,
Find your mother.
Alexios.
He wasn't a kid, he was a baby. You just said they're distinct.
But if you pick Alexios,
Fuck
then
you, you're at 1. Only one is canon at a time, so it counts as 1.
Jin Kazama,
Where will you go?
You're at 2.
Magus from Chrono Trigger.
Beware the snakes in the grass.
He wasn't thrown off a cliff.
He was totally thrown off a cliff. He was like a tiny child, and then he
I
got
don't think
thrown
he
off.
was thrown off a cliff. He, like, jumped in a teleporter.
What is a teleporter but a cliff of space
Oh,
and
fuck
time?
you. That does not count.
Head back to
You do not fall through a teleporter.
Kazuya.
Wait, did Jin also get thrown off a cliff as a child?
I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people get thrown off cliffs as childs. I may have mixed up Jin and Kazuya, but
Kazuya got thrown off a cliff as a child, but Jin I don't think got thrown off a cliff until he was like, young adult / teenager.
what is a teenager but a small child?
Oh, wow.
Calling teenagers out. Hmm.
I want to be clear. There's a reason that I went to 4
Because you could think of 3.
Because I could think of 3 immediately.
What's your third one?
Hold on. Rob's noticed something.
Oh.
Oh, he's talking about DMC 5.
Look at this posse of assassins just EV chatting with Aya and Bayek, and then this guy.
So, did you kill your father?
Step, father.
I suppose the gods won't judge you too harshly for a step patricide.
Funny enough, I think I've actually forgotten my number 3 in the time while you were listing all yours off. Because mine, the 2, I can think of at least 2 for sure, and it was Cassandra and Kazuya.
No matter.
I had a 3rd, but now I've forgotten it.
Yours isn't the only complicated family in the world.
Hold on.
Thanks.
Let's be nice to this old man.
Around, Barnabas.
And Thomas? I don't know.
My mother. She's alive, Barnabas. At least.
So let's do like Tekken
Some good news,
characters.
says Ida. What's your plan? What course should I set, Captain?
For now, we go to Fakis.
Because there's probably like a,
He
you know,
said he'd meet me there. He owes me money and an explanation.
Aye, Cassandra. And let's seek the wisdom of the Pythia while we're there.
there's got to be like a TV tropes page for getting tossed in a cliff,
Oracle of Delphi.
In a cliff.
tossed off a cliff,
There we go.
in a
The oracle's
gorge.
predictions destroyed my family.
What would be your name for a TV trope page on being tossed off a cliff?
I'll admit, if people choose to ignore
I don't know, tossed off a cliff.
disaster,
If we'd ignored,
There's not.
my brother would still be alive, and our mother would be.
I can't believe this.
back to business. You know where to meet El Pinor, I suppose?
His home is in Pilgrim's Landing. Colossus' last words
Oh, look out for snakes in the grass.
snakes in the grass.
Sounds like you should make extra preparations.
El Pinor is the one.
Let's make sure we don't find any snakes in the
Bonus
grass.
temple in Delphi when you're done dealing with the snakes.
Pinor has a lot of explaining to do.
I mean, luckily, there's nothing remotely snake related you're gonna have to worry about.
Oh yeah, no. Just absolutely nothing.
We've been waiting for you.
But hey, let's go talk to that dude and be like, hey, killed my dad. Pay me.
No one will hold back their fire while we are on open water. We should watch out.
Love to commit patricide.
I'm still mad that after you come back and tell that dude, like, yep, dad's totally murdered. And he's like, great, do you want to go kill your mom? That you can't also go like, yep. Let's just play this out, see where it goes.
That seems harsh.
No, your character has to be all like, oh, I don't want to kill my mom. She's equally as bad and arguably worse than my fake father was.
Whoa!
She was an enabler.
That's not. No.
She never even sought revenge.
No.
What kind of mother is that? Worthless. Worse than worthless. Actively detrimental.
Where am I going? Oh, I'm going. Okay, I need to go around this little cape and then over. I'm really glad all these Spartan ships are not, like, just immediately upset at me for flying for this sick Athenian sail that I have.
Why do you have a disgusting Athenian sail, anyways?
Because look at it, it's super cool. It's got an owl on it, and it's blue.
Yeah, great.
Owls are cool.
Owls are cool, but he only has an owl because it's representing Athena, and she's the worst.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like you could just ascribe the worst to, let's go 99% of the Greek pantheon.
Yeah, probably.
There's probably one that's okay.
I don't know.
I don't know who
Priapus
it
seemed
is.
like a stand-up guy.
A stand-up guy, you say?
All he wants you to do is destroy asses in his honor. That's it.
Anyway,
Yeah, there does not seem to be a TV tropes page for me falling off a cliff.
Weird. Anyway, somewhere over here is, oh yeah, over there is, dude, what is the real money store? Do you want to pay, well, one of the many real money stores is that dude over there. Because, hey, do you want to pay Ubisoft and get a bunch of Orichalcum to get weird...
Buy loot boxes.
Yeah. And if you do, why? Oh.
That's probably unrelated, but it is funny. So I found out there was no TV tropes page for that, obviously. So I searched for giant bomb thrown off cliff to see if there was a concept page. And the first result was the giant bomb page for Cliff Blazinski.
Hey, what's up? I've definitely killed my dad. Check out his helmet.
Only.
The wolf is dead.
Excellent. The full amount is promised. You expected me to haggle? Come now, Cassandra. It isn't every day
Pay me.
someone killed
Oh, wait, he already did. Thanks. I leave now.
Was he?
Why did you send me to kill Nicolaus?
Because I knew you could. Oh, why him? Because he was brilliant. He would have taken Athens in a month, 2 at most. And Stentor doesn't have the wolf's genius.
You want to
Suck it,
save
Stentor.
Athens?
There's no profit in a quick war.
He's pretty shit.
I know. It's a lot to take in all at once. Come. Tell me, Miss News. Did you learn anything worthwhile in your dealings with the wolf?
I'm done talking.
Yeah, I can't find any kind of list of people who've been thrown off cliffs in video games. So I guess you're just out of luck,
They
TFP.
said you'd be
Yeah.
different. Blood is blood, I suppose.
You couldn't meet my very exacting and scientific standards.
I mean, if you let me count Cassandra and Alexios's too, then...
You still can't meet the very exacting and scientific standards.
Yeah, but you can. Because that's for... Oh, first Malakov of the stream.
Cut out your tongue.
It's not 4, though.
So disappointing.
Wait. It might be. I don't know. Fuck it. Point is, it doesn't count.
Because you got my 2 of Cassandra and Kazuya. Then you got the one that you said exists, but you can't remember what it was.
You can't count a one that I can't remember what it is. That's the same as non-existing.
and then Alexios. So there's 4.
I'm on codeine. I could have just made that up in my head. I don't know.
You seemed confident.
Are you gonna take the word of a drug addict?
Yes.
Snuck away like
Wow.
a coward.
What a monster.
I should investigate his house. This is a ship manifest. They've been selling weapons to both Athens and
I'm going to take the word of a drug addict. He's a good person. He deserves love.
Filipino's looking for a woman. I wonder who he wants in his slimy grass.
Man,
now.
that season was really good.
Yeah.
Hell of an ending.
A letter to
Yeah.
Filipino.
Can't believe they got renewed.
You led him right to me. I have met some
Oh,
treacherous
Games Media Tamil is here, by the way. It says
Oh,
hi.
hello.
compared to Filipino.
Welcome to the Assassin's Creed Syndicate or Odyssey. Wow.
Find and kill
Yeah.
this vile serpent.
You wish. Side note, while I was watching that Mortal Kombat 11 gameplay thing from earlier, I just want to point out that one of Cassie Cage's variation set things was
I-
called Get Dabbed On.
I saw that. It's so good.
I think you mean terrible.
I think I mean amazing.
Also, I've got this random, I just want to point out, got this program that just gives me random concept art images from this art site every time I open a new tab on Google Chrome. It's actually very handy, and I really like it, because it gives me something interesting to look at while I'm opening up new tabs. But I would just like to show you this thing that just appeared.
Also,
And I would
thanks,
like you to tell me what is wrong with this picture.
thanks for subscribing.
Just blow that up and see if you can tell me what's wrong with that picture.
Why is Toro in the background?
That's a great question. I don't know why that's a thing. It's just, it is, though. Like, it was like, oh, that's a nice picture of, like, some kind of weird office. And then I was like, oh, it's, like, Nazis at a war meeting. And it was like, oh, and also Totoro's there?
I am from the United States.
I am also from the United States, for the record.
Sometimes we have Canadian friends that show up, but
Occasionally.
for the most part, we're just a bunch of.
But right now, one of them has been incapacitated by their incompetent healthcare system. Can't believe they haven't fixed him yet.
I
It's
can't
ridiculous.
believe Pentagon Jr. showed up and broke his arm.
Hell, he shouldn't have been talking shit.
Yeah.
Should have finished that season of Lucha Underground.
Also, spoilers. I know it's just because they were talking about, hey, snakes in the grass. Guess what? Dude's hiding over here in the Valley of the Snake.
Oh.
Just, you know,
I never would have guessed. You're not going to go through the whole absurd quest of, like, finding his body double and whatnot?
no.
You're just going to go to the Valley of the Snakes and murder the guy?
Isn't his body double in the Valley of the Snakes?
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's real him in the cave over there.
No. I don't
Because
remember.
I literally just stumbled into a cave and killed the real one. And then you told me it's like, oh yeah, he's got a body double that's hiding in a fort somewhere surrounded by guards. So you go kill the one surrounded by guards in the fort, and then it's like, oh, that wasn't the real one though. And then you have to go find the real one. It's like, no, I just kind of randomly stumbled across the real one and killed him early. Which was hilarious. Are you passing up the really cool statue of Prometheus? Without even looking at it.
Potentially.
That thing is cool as hell. You should at least glance.
Where was it?
Not even gonna... It was down there... It was on the road leading to the Valley of the Snake, if I remember right. I could be wrong on the placement exactly. I know I found it while I was going off to the Valley of the Snake. Like, I thought it was, like, down in that canyon that you just walked through, but if it wasn't there, then maybe it was somewhere else, and I just misplaced it mentally.
I'm not dropping any frames on my end. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like it's okay for me, but, who knows.
Big moose.
I think all moose are big. I don't think there's such a thing as a small moose unless it's, like, really physically young.
There's also a bear on the road. What up,
What
bear?
happens?
Oh god, bear's
Yeah. Aw.
bear's
You
gonna
see,
try and
if you
attack me.
if you had your bare hands, you could just knock him out, and he'd be friendly.
Or I could just run away from the bear.
That's probably also okay. It is almost impressive, considering I've been sick for the last like 5 days and had multiple days off work now, how little I have managed to do in that time. Which, to be fair, I'm sick,
Yeah.
so it's like, whatever, kick back. But also, like, even video game-wise, I've done almost nothing. The most video gaming I did was today, when I played a bunch of Pokemon ROM hacks.
Those are fun.
By the way, almost all... Well, the problem is, it's less like Pokemon ROM hacks and more like people making their own storylines inside Pokemon games. It is essentially playable fanfiction.
Still
By the way,
fun.
most of those are not great.
Unfortunate.
Well, the ones I played weren't great, at least.
That's why I like the either Pokemon randomizers are fun or
I have the randomizer.
There was a hack for like Emerald. It was called Pokemon 386, and it was just what if we hacked it so you could get all the Pokemon in one game without like.
I remember you mentioned that to me a long time ago when I started playing it, but from that I found out about the randomizer and decided to use that instead.
Fair.
Because I like the idea of the randomizer way more. And also because the randomizer does essentially the same thing, where it makes all Pokemon catchable in the game.
Yeah, it just does it in fun ways.
Yeah. Ouch.
Oh, here's the 6 statue of Prometheus. Check that out.
It's a little bit further up than I thought.
I think it's unwise for a man to revere Tityos. He angered Zeus and the other gods after all.
The big, like, mythological statues and whatnot in this game are some of my favorite parts of it.
They're real good.
I honestly wish there were more.
I also just want to point out, since we're not in combat at the moment, if I can actually... if I can do this, yeah. I just want to point out, not a snake cult. Definitely not.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Now go to the Valley of the Snake and kill this guy.
Just because this guy's a snake doesn't mean all of them are snakes.
Can't believe that you thought they weren't a snake cult.
What? They're not a snake cult. It's fine.
That everything about them is snake related.
Not everything.
Everything. All of their guards are wearing like snake designs.
Somewhere is a cave. If I could remember where that cave is, that'd be super cool. I just know it's in this general vicinity.
I think it's because the place where you murder, what's his name? Elpenor. Elpenor?
Yeah, Elpenor. Elpenor.
Elpenor. Softy?
Yeah.
Alright. It's where, hey, you know where that giant snake is? In the Valley of
Yeah.
the Snake? It's visible from the giant snake.
I thought it was closer to this thing, but...
No, like, I think you can go over a cliff from here and get to it, but it's like, if you're in the place where there is the giant snake, and you stand, like, right on the giant snake and look around, you can see the cave. It is at, like, the archaeological site.
Let's see if we can find a big old snake. Later, Prometheus. Have fun getting your intestines eaten by vultures.
He will not.
I think I'm going the
Want
wrong
to talk about
way.
that? Maybe. Do you want to talk about that really terrible anthem thing?
What, the
Level 1
goofy
weapons
level
causing more
scaling?
damage. Level 1 weapons cause more damage than your masterwork. level 45 weapons.
I mean, what's there to talk about other than, hey, that's kind of funny?
I mean,
guess
it's funny, and also it turns out that, like, the fucking damage numbers popping up when you shoot things are blatant lies.
that's also hilarious, but
Because
like,
it's like you're shooting a guy with a gun and it's popping up like 140, and then you switch weapons and shoot him with a gun that says like 1400, and the health bar visibly moves down less. And it's like, wait, what? Like, it's so blatant that I'm honestly confused how it's taken this long for people to find out.
I mean, I guess that's why changing your weapon loadout is such a pain in the butt.
True.
Because they knew about it, and they were like, well, if we make it so that you don't want to change your weapons ever, they'll just pick
Oh, you know, fair.
pick the big weapons and then never change.
Also, I want to point out that BioWare had a response that was like, well, it's a bug caused by using starter weapons with your high-level loadout. But they posted that response like 30 minutes after a guy in the Reddit thread posted his video of him testing it with the default level 1, like, brand new loadout. And it still worked. Like, with a complete level 1 loadout, the damage is still crazy high.
That's amazing.
And then also, someone testing it and realizing that, by the way, that also applies to level 1 abilities.
Oops.
Where he was one-shotting things with his level 1 Lightning Storm, as opposed to his, like, level 45 Lightning Storm. So, yeah.
So, Anthem.
Anthem's shit. Go figure, people.
You know what games...
Anthem producer comments on missing features in final release versus early showings. Quote, "We were not dishonest, we were transparent."
You know what game's not shit? This game.
This game is pretty good.
Look at this cool sunset.
If you switched back to a level 1 weapon here, it would probably not do well.
It would probably not.
But if you switch to your hands, you'd kick ass.
It's true. But we're not going to do that. We're instead going to synchronize this viewpoint. You'd think the Valley of the Snake, it would be easier to find the giant snake again. But, like, I found the... Like, there's the big ol'...
Can you... Okay, you are using the eagle.
No, I'm just running around.
I mean, you were using the eagle just a second ago, whenever you did the... Yeah, Valley of the Snake, there's the big snake. You can see it from the map.
No, that's the Prometheus statue.
I don't think that's the...
This thing that I'm highlighting right now,
Hold
once
on.
the stream
Well,
delay
it's gonna
catches
take
up.
time for the stream
I know.
delay to catch up. Okay, yeah, if that's Prometheus, then the actual snake is where?
Not visible from the map.
Maybe not. I thought it was that thing up north of that, because I know it's like... I was pretty sure it was northeast of that viewpoint that you got at Valley of the Snake thing.
Let's just try
Maybe
over
it's
here.
Further, maybe it's further down that road to the east, or... Because my head says it was east of Prometheus.
Oh wait,
but
I
maybe
found
it was the other way.
I found the snake temple. I think we're good.
Oh, that might be related.
Oh hey, look, there's this cave.
Oh wait, because I did find him. I found him really
Hello.
close to that. To whenever I fast traveled to that point. Because I got this viewpoint, went away later. Yeah, okay, so it's like right there next to the viewpoint, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh.
you basically did what I just did of just like hop down directly into fight with guard, and then, oh, there's a cave. What's in this cave? And then I walked in and killed that guy.
Second Malakov stream.
Killing me is a mistake. Trusting you on Kefalonia was a mistake.
I am the reason you left that island alive.
Anyway, we killed Elpenor. Yay!
Where are they?
Good work. He had it coming.
What's a cult?
Killing me is a mistake.
Says man being killed. That's what I want my dying words to be. Killing me is a
Killing me is a
mistake.
mistake.
Especially if I'm just dying of natural causes. Like, I'll just talk to someone and be like, killing me is a mistake!
Come in handy.
I'm not sure what I would want my last words to be. Although I did have an idea of, like, if I knew that I was going to, like, die at some point, like, soonish, it's like, well, there's no way to get out of this, but I knew that at some point, like, somebody was going to come find my body, I would immediately set about making, like, one of those giant conspiracy charts with, like, the wires going all across the room and shit. Because I want that first person who walks in and finds me, like, slumped over in the middle of all my conspiracy papers to think they just stumbled into, like, something awesome. I want them to just have that moment of, like, oh shit, did I just walk into, like, the opening of a movie? Am I now the main character, and I've got to go find the truth? Do I have to steal the Constitution?
I love light bloom.
I would like my death to give someone that brief bit of hope that their life is about to get really exciting.
Okay, where am I going? There I'm going. Oh man, that's a good quest. I think.
Alternately, I could go out like, who is it? Imhotep from The Mummy. And just write in blood or something, like death is only the beginning. Just something that whenever somebody
Ow.
finds me, it's like, oh.
Dick.
I want someone excited to find my corpse. And my dying message, whatever that may be.
I'm doing too hot. I'm just gonna run away now.
We'll
Bye.
fight better. Fight these totally not snake-related guards better.
Or I could just leave.
You could, if you're a coward.
I feel like we've established.
Then again, you were too much of a coward to kill your father, so...
I want to point out that when I first played this game, I wanted to kill my dad, but I picked the give me answers first, because I was like, that seems like the wiser choice than just immediately
fool.
murdering people,
What a
expecting it to give me the choice to murder later, and then
What
it didn't.
a fool. Your restraint disgusts me. See, my response was I saw one that had a big skull icon, and was like, yeah, fuck this guy. And then I clicked the one with the skull icon, and it killed him, and I was happy. I'm trying to think of a time in this game where it gave me the big skull icon and I didn't use it. Can't think of one off the top of my head, but I'm sure it happened at some point.
Did you, when you, for the doctor quest, did you just kill the...
Huh?
For the quest where you have to get the doctor... Whoa, horsey! You have to bring the doctor over to somewhere else, and one of the options
Okay,
is...
yeah, no, I did not do that.
Okay, there you
Although
go.
I think you should. Because I want to see how that plays out.
Why would... Why would I do that?
Because I want to see how that plays out and it would be funny.
That sounds like a real dick move.
Are you trying to make this like a serious playthrough?
I mean, somewhat.
Why?
Because it's a good
This,
game.
if anything, this is the playthrough where you should fuck around the most.
But it's a good game. I want to show off how good it can be.
And you don't think it can be good if you're fucking around.
No. Why would I do that? I have
Man,
a hard...
There's something,
I have
there's
a hard...
something broken in you.
I have a hard time being evil in video games.
That's not evil, that's just funny. Like, the evil options in this game are so overblown as to be comical. That's why they work. Because your option is you're going to talk to a doctor, and he's like, but I can't leave, I've got a patient. And the option is just turn around and shake the patient.
Yeah, it's a real.
It's amazing.
It's a real dick move when you think
It
about it.
is! It is, but it's like comedic. It's comically evil, so it doesn't count. Are you at least gonna bang the goat this time around?
No, why would I bang the goat? That's gross.
Jesus Christ, you're incapable of having fun.
I'm having tons of
I
fun.
didn't realize that was what this stream was gonna be like. I'm bummed that you're playing Odyssey. I thought we were in for a good time.
We're in
It was
for
gonna be
such
party.
a good time.
Jesus. Says the hall monitor.
We're having such a good,
Fucking Sally Straightlaces over here.
a good, goody two shoes time
good,
over
wholesome
here.
time.
Yeah,
No smoking or drinking, all straight edge.
yeah. You don't need smoking or drinking to have fun, kids.
You don't, but you can fuck goats and murder your dad. You don't want to do any of these things. What's even the point?
Well, it's just he seems...
You're the worst example. Don't play games like this man. This man plays games wrong.
Here, I'm gonna say back off. There you go.
Are you at least gonna choke the Oracle?
I mean, yes, because
Thank God.
why would I not do that? Because fuck that lady.
Because last time you didn't, you coward.
I thought I did.
No, I did, and you...
There we go. We seem to be back.
We intend to finally end this.
Are you there?
Yeah, I am.
You told me you came to ask the Oracle a personal question. War is personal. One of us.
Oh no, right, I remember. I remember what I did here.
On how to end the war.
I did.
Cause yeah, she didn't. It's not her fault that she did the bad thing.
Wait, who?
The Oracle.
I mean, it is, because she did it, and continues to do it.
I have my own questions for the behavior.
But they like have her child and stuff
Woman by the time I see her.
or something.
That makes it okay to send all these other people to their deaths.
You carry more blades than a field of grass.
You didn't realize you were such a fucking Helena Harper apologist over here. It's like, oh, they've got a hostage. I better just help them take over the world and kill thousands of people. It's
Including
okay
the
because they've got a
president.
hostage. God forbid I make personal sacrifices for the greater good. Fucking millennials.
You are barely older than I am. That's not true. You're significantly older than I am. Boom! Got him. See, you can have fun.
I'm here to see the behavior.
Only those chosen
Barely.
by the light of Apollo may enter.
How does one get chosen?
One goes to the back of the line.
Do I look like someone who waits in line?
Look at this dude's ear.
I don't wanna. It's probably gross or weird looking in some way.
It was large.
Enter into the light.
Hello.
That illuminates shadow. Choose your question wisely, lad, for you have but one. Speak, truth seeker. I lost my mother when I was young. I have to find her. Where is she? It's you, from the visions.
It's me.
Child on the mountain. How could you know
The
that?
child on the mountains. And she's like, you gotta go.
Leave? Do you have any idea what I've been through to get here? Oh, but I do. I saw you feign ignorance in Kausos. You let an unknown sickness govern your decision. Innocent
Oh, hey, she's like, hey,
How?
you murdered those sick people.
Please. I've come this far. You must have the answers I seek.
Banks make me mad.
The cult of Cosmos have eyes.
Yeah, and it saved the rest of the island.
They will kill you.
You're welcome.
Cosmos.
The Oracle has spoken. The prophecy is yours. You never answered my question.
Didn't realize you guys were so obsessed with the needs of the few over here.
To be fair, what if Marcos got the blood fever? That'd be
He
alright.
doesn't. We
I
know this. You know the future.
I
You
know,
know it doesn't
I
happen.
know it doesn't happen, but what if that's the New Game Plus special thing?
It's not, and you know
It's not, and I know it's not, and I hate it, but you know,
To your ship.
You know that murdering that family was the right choice.
I do.
You just gotta learn to live with yourself.
Knew who I was.
Just like I know not murdering my dad is the right choice.
No, there you fucked up. Now you're in the bad future. There's no helping it.
She said she had visions of me as a child.
You know how I know you're in the bad future?
What?
Because now, no matter what you do, you can't get the maximum amount of Malakas in the game. You missed the final Malaka. Your count will never hit maximum.
That'd be fun if there was just a counter.
Like at the end credits, it was Malakas, however many out of the total in the game.
Yeah.
It just records it as you do your whole playthrough.
I'd heard whispers. A cult to combat any other coming to their feet.
Check out this bull.
I paid them in mind.
Wonder if that bull is down with the bull of bulls.
Guards took her away.
Took her away.
I had to introduce other people to our good friend Pharaoh Three Dicks.
Haha, what'd they think?
They thought that was hilarious.
I'm glad.
I don't understand what this means.
And they also thought when I kept calling him Pharaoh Three Dicks that he was like some pharaoh with a mutation where he actually had three dicks.
I mean, you don't know. You've never seen that.
I've
movie.
never seen him.
She is always protected.
I'll find where the Bithia lives, and I will get answers.
Cassandra, don't forget.
I wasn't alive when he ruled. Long may Pharaoh Three Dicks rule.
If only you'd met up with that guy during Assassin's Creed Origins.
Yeah. Well, if only that he was one of the pharaohs in one of the DLCs where you fight a bunch of old pharaohs. Magically reincarnated into sick warriors. Make Me Mad's other favorite DLC in the Assassin's Creed series after Jack the Ripper. Just because Make Me Mad loved that Jack the Ripper DLC. You can go back and find our videos and see how much he loved it. He's sandbagging this joke, but he knows.
The Oracle is hiding inside. I'll finally get some answers.
But hey, the Oracle's over here. Let's go say hi to the Oracle.
Joke the Oracle, god damn it.
I'm not even there yet. You gotta hold your horses.
I'm trying to set this up now so that you can't just go like whenever you get there just like, oh sorry, choice already passed. Do it, you coward.
Why would I do that?
A lot of protection for the
Because she deserves it.
She seems like a nice lady.
She's killed so many people. TFP, soft on crime.
Yeah.
As you'd expect from someone in the conspiracy.
guards. I'm not here to
Someone at the heart of the corruption in Crooksville.
The Bithia is a sacred vessel of the gods. People travel the world for my answers, but none of them would dare break into my home. Apollo's wrath will be cruel and swift. Guards!
Enough with your lies. Tell me what I want to know.
Can't breathe.
If you raise your voice, if
There, you happy?
I will.
Yes, happier at least.
I'm dead already. They'll find out you were here.
Yeah, I love evil
And
Cassandra.
they'll
She's the
kill me from
best.
it.
Who? This cult of Cosmos?
Speak! Yes, the cult wants you dead. They know you're here.
You have an opportunity to do the right thing. Tell me where to find the cult.
So my favorite part of that isn't even the choking, it's the preparing to backhand.
Tell me where they are.
And the Oracle's just like,
We'll go find them together.
This lady be crazy.
Temple of Apollo, there is
Also, a
ancient
leaf
temple.
just floated in her house. That's weird.
But without
Don't worry about it.
cloaks and masks, you won't make it more than 2 steps inside.
see, she had to be threatened multiple times into even doing the right thing.
He visits me from time to time, makes sure I'm well taken care of. I have the biggest house in the horror of Delphi, yet he still offers drachmi for my troubles.
Multiple leaves are falling in her
What's
house.
his name?
El Pino.
El Pino.
Oh, hey,
I
Elpenor.
can't be sure, but if he is,
Yeah, this is how this scene played out for me, as opposed to you.
I sent El Pino to the underworld.
Where you were all like, oh, Elpenor, now I gotta go find this guy.
now go.
No,
And I was like,
found,
oh, I killed him like a while ago.
I thought I found him before this.
I don't think so, because you said that the Oracle sent you to his body double.
Oh, right, yeah.
Did you just confuse my vastly superior playthrough for your own?
Yes.
I should tell Leroy
Wow.
what Epithea told me about the cult. Maybe he'll have some insight.
Mystios envy.
I was going to do something, but I've completely forgotten what it was. Never mind. I was like, there's totally a thing that I need to... I don't remember what it was I was going to go into the menu to look for.
Well, what did the Pythia tell you?
The cult of Cosmos is hunting me. But I'm going to hunt them first. She told me they meet in a secret chamber under the Temple of Apollo.
So it's all true.
Alright, a secret chamber under the Temple of Apollo. Let's go! Let's party!
The first cultist, El Pino, a snake I met in Kefalonia. His mask and cloak will get me inside the chamber.
So they're underneath the Temple of Apollo. Yes, by the cave of Yea. I think I know the place.
Find it, and I'll meet you there.
I just want to point out, looking at the name of this quest, definitely not a snake cult. This quest called the Serpent's Lair. Why would it be a snake cult? That doesn't make any sense. Appreciate those dudes just having a big fight in the middle of the road. Birds. Oh, excuse me. Got the burbles. Whee. All right, let's go check out this definitely not a snake cult.
Absolutely no
There
snakes.
there is no way that there are snakes involved whatsoever. I can't believe I didn't even notice these.
By these, do you mean the two giant snakes on the pillars outside the door?
Yes.
Who are menacingly hissing at the door?
Yes.
This is it.
Hidden chamber of the cultists. Here, all alone.
I'm going inside. Keep my clothes for me.
Best not to go in with your weapons either. I don't think they'll look too kindly on that.
How do I look?
Terrifying.
Good.
Find me once you've found out the truth in there.
Try not to do anything rash, he says.
Try not to do anything rash.
Me? Rash?
Would Cassandra do anything rash?
Not with you playing as her.
Again, very important note
Seems like a good idea.
as we enter this cult lair. I cannot stress enough that this is not a snake cult. Why would it be a snake cult? It's the cult of the cosmos. They don't have snakes in space.
You're late. Very late. It's a good thing Limos hasn't arrived yet.
Jesus, I forgot about the giant snake directly over the thing.
How could you forget about the giant snake over the pyramid?
How could you, dumbass?
Go talk to the others. Thank you. Yes.
I'm saying I was convinced it was a snake cult even without remembering that part of it. Because it was way after this part when I even when I found out that you thought it was not a snake cult.
It's not a snake cult. Why would it not? Why would it be a snake cult? Why would it? How could it possibly be a snake cult? That just doesn't make any sense. Make me mad.
It's only blood right now, but who knows? Lemos may ask for our hands next. Go on. Make your offering.
Fine, I'll cut my hand open just for you, weird masked man.
We just have to keep our sights on what the bloodline will do for us.
Bloodline?
The mother, the father, the sister, you know, his kin. We need them. All of them.
To use them.
That information is not for Demos, of course. You know how volatile.
Oh, that Demos, always looking for his mother, father, and sister.
Be sure to keep it to myself.
As you should. Nor can he know we're about to capture his mother.
That's an oddly specific set of family members. I'm glad they don't try to make it like a big reveal.
Great.
Like they don't have them like come in a mask and then try to save it for later or some bullshit.
Information to identify who
And get the reveal out of the way like right in the same scene. Because I think you'd have to be a complete goddamn idiot not to guess it pretty much right away when you get here.
Yeah.
Another opinion on this. Why split the resources searching for a woman we can't find? If we narrow our focus, Athens will be ours. Immediate threats have
But
to
no,
be
make me mad. It's a big mystery. Big surprise.
Not without the mother. We aren't strong enough without the mother.
Don't let Demos hear that. If anything, we should be hunting the father.
Who could this Deimos be? It is a mystery, make me mad.
A waste of resources.
Hmm.
Who could...
He's the most popular character from Mace the Dark Age.
What?
She's
Get your priorities straight. Before you know it, Pericles will shore up his defenses and we will have lost our chance.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Reset the clock. It has been 0 days since the last Mace the Dark Age reference. I really wish you could move faster in this section.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Forced walking is never fun.
That's the entrance. That's not the way I need to go. Especially in forced walking after you walk the wrong way and now you have to go back the right way.
Letters to and from the cult. Cults, I have
A bunch of cultist letters.
word.
I guess I bet this is a big cult and it will be one of the 3 major, like, plot lines of this video game. Whoop.
Why they face so sad, like the tragic mask of
Melpomene. Or Mene. I don't know. I'm no Greek expert.
Okay, wait. It's actually pretty funny.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll tell you about it later when you're not on stream, because that's spoilers for a thing that people probably don't want spoiled.
I guess that wasn't a clue. Pardon me, excuse me. Hey, what's going on over here? Excuse me. Oh, third Malaka.
I'll do it, I swear. I'll kill him. Let me go.
You like to watch, you sick fuck? You're not just going to watch. You're going to teach this little insolent shit a lesson.
I don't want it.
Well, you fucking have to want it, cause I say so. Take it.
No. He's yours.
You don't know what the
I found Make Me Mad over here. I didn't realize you were a member of the Cult of the Cosmos.
fuck with me, and there's plenty more where that came from.
Strange. I feel something. Towards the pyramid. It's covered in shards like alpinos.
Guess I'm gonna stick this weird triangle in this weird pyramid in front of this totally not a snake cult. I love pyramids. They're so mysterious and, you know, great for grain storage. Wait.
Ah, you have the last piece. Now it is ready. Every time I see it, it calls to me and sings of power. Does it call to you like it calls to me?
It does. It's impressive.
Yes. Show your reverence.
I'll show my reverence over there. Thank
What we
you.
have now is everything. Hira has blessed me. My great warrior is leading our army to victory. you have a thing or two left to learn. I raised our champion to bring us to ultimate glory. Wait and see.
Casual shrug. Whoop. Oh, hey, who could this be?
Elpinor is dead. One of you is a traitor.
Apparently, as we were streaming over here, Nintendo has announced a VR Labo kit.
Oh.
Everyone will be tested. You first. You.
Hey, hi. Hello, mysterious man. Who could this possibly be? Oh, that wasn't me. I can't tell who I am in the weird cultist outfit.
I also had that problem whenever I was watching that cutscene of not knowing when I was supposed to be worried that I got called out or not.
You.
This one might be me? Okay, I think that one was me. Bird. I really like that facial expression from Alexio Damos over here. I'm just like, what was that?
I really like this scene, honestly.
Yeah.
I like that, you know, Demos is just like, yeah, I'm gonna play along with this for now. Find a scapegoat real quick.
You're the one. My knee is clipping on my dress.
I like that he immediately fucks them up when they touch the thing that starts glowing. Like, he doesn't even wait for it to start. He's just like, alright, yes, this person is going. Also, he could have at least pulled little metal Doritos out of that person's face before he punched them into a pulp. I feel like it'd be really easy to accidentally cut your hand on it.
You know.
Here you go. I found the thing I was going to show you that I cannot post in the Discord. We send you a link in the IRC over here in a separate thing.
You're alive.
It's very secret. Top secret. No one is allowed to see that. But after you open it up, just be aware that yes, that is what that looks like in game. It's not great. It's not the best. Looks better. Looks better from a profile.
Family. They want my mother dead.
See there, that profile shot is like, okay, that doesn't look so bad. That's a face.
Yeah.
But that other one is,
It looks like,
Soldier. Stronger and more
oh, what's his name?
Herodotus. It's my brother.
It looks like a picture of, hold on.
Athens. We need to find my mother. Clothes. Spear. My spear.
It looks like Martin Van Buren. Let me send this picture to
I mean,
My brother, Deimos. He used an artifact to see my memories.
Cassandra, the man I serve, we must tell him what's happened before it's too late.
yeah, I can see it a bit.
Pericles is
I'll tell you this, the real problem is the voice.
Athens has
oh, is it not, not the
No,
normal
it's
guy?
not that. The problem is that it is, in fact, the same.
Oh.
By the same, I mean exactly the same.
save your doubts.
Which sounds very weird coming out of something that looks that different.
We all are. If there are forces colluding against him, it must be
I appreciate that the Giant Bomb feed on my Final Fantasy XIV blog is, has decided that I'm up to my usual shenanigans.
my mother. I have to
Oh,
find
with
her.
your playing of the MMO.
Yeah.
act like it. If Pericles
Well, just be aware that now Final Fantasy is considered your usual shenanigans.
That's moderately unfortunate.
Well, it's true.
The cultists are
This is the life you lead now.
Sandra says
Final
fuck.
Fantasy expert, TFP.
Oh no. Sandra
Oh,
says
apparently
fuck your lore.
Arrow. Apparently Arrow is getting canceled after the next season,
Yep.
or after this season. In
Yep.
fact,
you have me do.
if there is one place where we can find information about you,
just in time for him to join AEW.
There you go.
surrounds himself with the brightest minds in Athens.
Hit the Never Look Back song.
In Athens, you can fulfill your duty to your family. But before we can go, I need you to meet me at the Lion of Leonidas at Thermopylae.
Leonidas? Why?
There's something I need to know. Something that may help us take down this cult and save your mother.
Fine, I'll meet you at this weird lion statue.
First, Thermopylae. Then we go to Athens. I'll make sure every single one of these cultists dies by my hands.
Also, hey, now we have this, which I'm glad it doesn't.
Words.
Going over to this cultist map, it doesn't, because New Game Plus. It actually
Oh, it doesn't
does.
just show you who everyone is.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense because they still want you to have to go collect all of the nonsense to go find these people.
Yeah. But yeah, here are a whole bunch of cultists. And
Hey,
we're,
you want to kill a bunch of people? Kill all these people.
we're gonna have to kill all these people over the course of this stream.
Well, some of these people will probably be killed off stream.
No, you gotta kill all of them on stream.
Why?
Because it's important.
Is it?
Most of them are tied to quests, so yes.
No.
Yeah.
The vast majority of them are just assholes sitting around somewhere in a fort or on a boat.
A lot of them are tied to quests.
I feel like the majority of them are not.
I think you are incorrect.
Well, I guess we'll find out, motherfucker.
but also, yeah, so this is where the game starts being like, hey, do you want 15 quests running at the same time? Here you go. Bam, there it is.
For the record here, I'll post this in the IRC as well. And then, as soon as it works properly, why is the paste thing just not...
Pasting?
Da 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 da. Here we go. I'll just say explanation. There is an unwinnable boss fight that is in fact winnable, and if you win by accident, the game just ends early.
That's amazing.
And you get that instead.
That's the best. That's super good. It's a real good... I feel like after the Far Cry dumb early endings...
Mm-hmm.
Mainly just like Far Cry 5 had this stupid early ending. Far Cry 4's one was
Yeah.
actually pretty funny, because it was...
I like Far Cry 4's because I consider it the good ending.
It kind of is.
Because everyone in that game sucks, but that guy probably sucked the least.
Kinda. I like a good, fake out ending.
Yeah.
See, I don't know, Shadows of the Damned had a pretty good one.
Did it?
Yeah. Because you
I don't
fight...
remember that.
Because you fight,
I can't believe I'm finally
I'm drawing a blank on his name. The big demon.
Fleming?
Yeah, you fight Fleming, and then it's like, oh, the credits are rolling, and
This is where Leonidas was laid to rest.
Garcia is making out with his lady friend, and then his lady friend attacks him, and then you fight the lady friend.
Oh, okay. That's what you meant by fake out
Yeah.
ending. I thought you meant like...
Oh, no.
Because that's like a full-on alternate ending.
Yeah.
Of like the game ending early and just, hey, roll credits, it's done. Like the Far Cry one is. But no, that's just like, that's fake out ending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, both of them are good, but
You didn't bring me here
like,
to talk
Yeah, but I would consider them two separate things.
like the Nier Automata joke endings.
Yeah, those are like weird alternate joke ending things. I would consider those to be more similar to what I was talking about.
There's nothing here but ghosts.
Like an ending that is not mandatory, an optional ending, a missable ending. Because like the Shadows of the Damned one, you're not gonna miss. That
No.
happens automatically.
Yeah.
And it's not like a true ending scenario, because it's like it's just gonna happen. Period. There's not a
Yeah.
set of requirements to get it.
See, the real answer is that time that in MGS2, at the end of the tanker chapter, they should have just rolled credits and then been like, oh, by the way. Which is still not quite what we're talking about, but would have been good. Also, hey, here's this thing that happened technically in a prologue thing that we didn't do because it didn't show up in New Game Plus for some reason. But
Oh yeah, it didn't, did it?
Nope.
I was wondering why that part got skipped. But I got here late for that one anyways, but I thought it was weird that you were already where you were.
yeah.
Because, this part would have... But yeah, huh. They did totally skip that now that I think about it.
I mean, it's basically just a combat tutorial. Like, it's not...
still odd.
But it's, like, not story important, really.
Yeah, but it's got cutscenes and shit. They spent
Did-
money on it.
Here's Leonidas looking like Nicolas Cage. He kind of looks like Nicolas Cage.
A little. It's noticeable. If you're looking for it, it's there.
One of my friends has pinged me on Discord saying that he likes my blog post because he does not like the Moggle Mog. And I also didn't like the Moggle Mog.
Just say to go back to a thing we were talking about briefly before the stream, I believe. Hey, Cassie Cage is in MK11. That's
Yeah.
nice.
She looks weird.
Sadly, she looks bad now. I really hope her old haircut is available again.
I wouldn't mind it without the ponytail.
Like, yeah, but also she doesn't look nearly as, like, muscular as she did in the previous game. She looks way thinner. It's super, like, she looks younger than she did in the last game.
Yeah, you know, time travel.
Dramatically younger. But I don't think she's a, like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like she's a time travel thing. It seems like, oh, this is just her new design, but, like, she looks way younger. It's super weird. Like, she doesn't look like Cassie, she just looks like young Sonya now.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't like it. And especially because now she's also got the drone thing that Sonya had going on in the last one. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, but her drone's way cuter.
It is.
And also that fatality is really good.
And she's not a Sandy Hook truther.
That's true. That's always a positive, in fact. People who aren't Sandy Hook truthers.
People currently giving money to Sandy Hook truthers, the WWE and NetherRealm Studios.
Oh boy.
It's true.
I mean, it is,
Ed
but...
Boon supporting a Sandy Hook truther.
Let's dial this back a little bit.
Why would I?
That's a great question. But let's dial this back a little bit.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus.
I mean, now we got a different old man on our boat with us. Hooray.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond.
That said, that fatality where she kicks you in the balls and your skeleton shoots out is really good.
It's real good. What's up? Why does the Cage family have really good fatalities?
I don't know. I mean, Sonya doesn't.
Well, yeah. I'm Johnny Cage. People with the last name Cage.
Alright, fair. I want to point out there's a good joke in her intro sequence, by the way. I don't know if you caught it. But because there's a part in her intro sequence where she's, like, drinking coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coffee from Mocap Mocha.
I missed that, but that's
Both
good.
of those words are spelled with K's.
Great.
But then also it has the thing where, like, her name is written on the side to get her order.
And it's also spelled
But-
with a K.
It's spelled with a K and crossed out and spelled Cassie correctly under that. I like the idea that everyone in the Mortal Kombat universe just assumes it's a hard K.
Or all hard C's are K's.
Yes.
That's good.
What does a soft K sound like? Tell me.
You said hard K, so
I know.
I don't
I'm turning
know.
this around on you. Now I want to know. I want you to fill in the
Oh,
blanks.
there you go. No. There's a soft K.
What does it sound like?
No.
I don't think that's how it sounds. Doesn't feel right.
No, like the K in no.
Oh, okay. You mean just straight up silent?
Yeah. Wait, do I have a quest to upgrade my boat?
Probably. They added new levels of boat upgrading. So your formerly fully upgraded boat would no longer be fully upgraded if you had fully upgraded it.
I did not fully upgrade my boat.
Then it will be even less fully upgraded.
Holy crap, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. It's a good thing you're super rich.
Definitely don't look at my the amount of
How are you so broke, by the way?
because I upgraded my boat in the last episode.
Oh, okay.
I got better archers and stuff.
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters. And take from. What are we
Boat.
waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates.
I mean, we're gonna be sailing for a while because that thing is pretty far away. Oh hey, apparently I completed my upgrade my boat mission.
Get in position! Ready yours! Hang on tight!
Oops.
The Bay of Marathon is in it.
You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion. The great Themistocles. In Darius of Persia. The time when the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull. Oh, that marathon.
The idle dialogue between Cassandra and Barnabas and Herodotus is real good.
Ready for battle!
I feel like you
I
mentioned
really like.
you mentioned that dialogue sequence, and I missed it at somehow.
Yeah, that was the one where they're talking about that island, or Herodotus is talking about the island for its historical stuff,
Yeah.
and they're both just like, we've never heard of this place. And then Barnabas is just like, oh wait, that's where this mythological thing happened. And Cassandra's like, yeah, that place is fucking rad. And Herodotus is just dying
It's
inside.
like, what? Oh.
Cassandra and Barnabas are great. Like, could I not party with Cassandra? Barnabas is a close second for a character I would want to party with. Because Barnabas is great.
You wouldn't want to party with Alcibiades?
Not really.
You, Mister, telling me to F a goat over here?
I tell you to do a lot of things. But no, it's mostly because I don't trust Alcibiades at all. He seems like the least trustworthy person on the planet.
I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves, but to be fair, dude was not very effective at his job, let's say. This is some good water physics and like water material. Good looking water. I'm glad we're at the point where like water in video games is starting to look like not trash. Or at least, you know, like less trash.
I mean, there's been some pretty good video game water out there.
Yeah. I mean like
the Wind Waker.
well, I was going to say like in terms of realistic water, like Wave Race, like Wave Race Blue Storm for the longest time. If you asked me what the best looking video game water was, I would say Wave Race Blue Storm, because look at that water.
Before that, it was Wave Race 64.
Before that, it was there is no good video game water.
Not even in Seaman.
Especially Seaman's water didn't move. I'm talking about like water in motion. Which is kind of why I'm like Wind Waker doesn't really count, because it's not like
Hey, fuck you.
I mean, the water looks good,
Fuck.
but it doesn't look like water. It just looks like
I don't know about this. But when you look at it, you know it's water.
yeah.
So it counts. It's good looking water. Is it evocative of water?
It's evocative of water, but I wouldn't say
There we
it's,
go.
that doesn't mean it's good looking water. It just means it's a good fake that looks close enough to water to be fine.
Ow.
Like Wave Race looks like water, and Wave Race came out before Wind Waker.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moment.
See, this is a good mom. She's like, stab that fucking boar, child.
Your
Do it better.
after she scared it off.
Yeah, because you weren't moving.
My father
Yeah,
said
you were waiting for the right moment, and then she fucked it up because she's impatient.
I felt something.
And then she's like, "Here, have a broken stick with a pointy end."
But it's a super cool pointy stick with a pointy end. Did I say pointy stick with a pointy end?
You did. That is what you said.
Broken stick with a pointy end.
All of us?
think of Columbus. He had great courage. He made a great sacrifice. You share his blood.
Stupid
and
ancient
strength
alien
he
mom.
possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm is coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
I haven't forgotten you.
Whoosh. Magic door.
Why the gods? Who built all this?
Wait, here's this cool forge.
How does a place like this exist?
Look at how cool this place is.
Oh, I hadn't thought to even look at it. What does your spear look like? Is it the fully upgraded version?
I don't think so.
Did it revert back to busted up spear?
I think it reverted back to busted up spear, but I think I can still,
Something's glowing over
like, I still have all the things for my
Yeah,
upgraded
you didn't
spear.
lose your benefits, but visually it reverted back.
I believe that is what has happened.
Okay.
Like, you can look and see, but
I'm trying, but the screen's a little bit dark, so it's honestly kind of hard to get a look at it.
yeah. I stuck it in the thing, so it should catch up.
Well, in certain cutscenes, it always reverted back to its original base level.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Because even during the main game, as you leveled it up, like, because you level it up right here, but there's a character you meet after this, who when you meet them is like, oh hey, it's the spear, and when they look at it, it is very clearly the, like, level 1 busted up spear. Even though you get it upgraded before that point, and it stops being busted up. So I want to say by the time I made it to this place, I had enough to upgrade that thing like 3 times.
Themos. The forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have ESO technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how
Hey, here we
powerful
go.
this could be.
I admit, that could
Also, because we skipped the intro, this is the first time we've gone to the future.
Now get some rest
Oh,
before you
yeah.
go back to Cassandra.
You insist?
With Make Me Mad's favorite Assassin's Creed character, Victoria.
Please,
Yeah.
clear your head. The last
Even
thing
though
we
you
need
hate-
is
Except she's like a dirty, rotten
Outsiders
traitor.
leading effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
Yeah, you love the undercover cops, traitors.
Don't forget
I
to
hate
keep your
traitors.
team.
They're disgusting.
We'll back you
They're
up
so
to
Can't stand
cool.
them.
your investigation.
People who fight for what they
Worse.
believe in.
Secured the loft yesterday and he's
People who don't believe in anything except their own personal interest.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus. Always the therapist. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh? Membership costs too much.
And here's this cool like loft area in London. You can tell it's London because there's a giant Ferris wheel over there. And also Big Ben, I think. Yep, there's Big Ben.
Fry twins would still recognize London. Rooftop's still a rooftop.
Talking about the Fry twins, the coolest assassins.
What? What?
Also, I'm just going to interact with this
I'm
rabbit
quiet
a
because
bunch.
I was quiet because I was trying to think of a way to blame Brexit on the Fry twins.
And you can't, because the Fry twins are too cool.
I mean, if they'd never freed London, then the Templars would never have let Brexit happen.
I don't think that's accurate.
Why would the Templars let Brexit happen? They would be in control of the EU, so they would want everything to stay centralized within control.
Check out the Quebec caper. I appreciate them changing the like cry laughing emoji into the like greater than period greater than like text face. Oops.
How? So I just want to point out that back in that
Pretty.
first email,
Yeah.
how in the world do the Templars not have access to a Catholic?
That's a great question. Check out the sick Photoshop of dudes on bicycles. I also appreciate that Kiyoshi's picture in the texting is just a ninja face. Because Kiyoshi was mentioned in Origins, I believe, and potentially Syndicate. I think in like the Jack the Ripper stuff. Layla took a deep dive into theories about our reality being a simulation, and she ended up on the weird end of the internet.
I've taken that trip before.
Don't forget to subscribe! Relic Saints Top 10's Boobs Funny Fail compilation. In before No Holy Grail. Was Herodotus an Illuminati puppet?
Probably. That guy's a stick in the mud.
Wow, I didn't notice that.
Hmm.
Hey, no,
Oh,
nothing.
you didn't notice that?
Yeah. Hans Moravec. Nick Bostrom. I appreciate Rocket Power Fan saying a 420 on April Fools at 4:21 p.m. and going, aw, damn it. Here's this guy. And this lady. Who I think shows up later. And Kiyoshi, look at how cool he is. He looks like he fell out of red steel. And make me Matt's favorite.
That guy looks like an Agents of Mayhem character.
Yeah, I can see that too. Berg has lots of problems. Accurate statement. Here's a cool Greek postcard. You mean there wasn't a tribe of cannibals in India who threw feasts with their deceased friends as both guests of honor and the main course? Thanks, Herodotus. You fucking degenerates.
Look, he'd been hanging out with Alcibiades too long. He got confused.
Anyway, triple helix DNA. Everybody loves triple helix DNA. And the screenshot from Assassin's Creed 3, I think. Here's the lady what invaded that one part of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Hermes. And this lady, who I think is new.
She seems new. I feel like I would have recognized her if they'd mentioned her in a previous game.
Also, so many emails that we're not going to read. And an audio log that we're not going to listen to. Instead, we're going to run over... Excuse me.
Emails.
We're going to run over here and talk about Splinter Cell, because they've been hinting about Splinter Cell for forever, and nothing's ever happened about more Splinter Cell. So, you know.
How's it going out there?
Well, no threats indeed.
I'm glad we can work together.
Although, to be fair, Splinter Cell.
Would you want them to just wrap Splinter Cell into the Assassin's Creed universe at this point?
Not particularly.
But what if they wrapped it in with Watch Dogs?
That would make more sense.
But then both of them in with Assassin's Creed.
Nah.
Shared Ubisoft universe.
I think Ubisoft's properties are too different for shared universe.
Tonally, maybe.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
Yeah, that's the main thing here.
I'm kind of a sucker for the idea of multiple things that have very different tones taking place in the same universe, and it essentially just being different parts of the universe. Like, we're going to focus on these characters who are like a comedy act in a serious universe.
So we're going to focus
like
on the Guardians of the Galaxy over here.
Yeah. They're going to get into zany bullshit, but it's still the same serious universe.
The problem is I feel like that works more when you can do cosmic stuff, like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff, because I don't think you can really swing, hey, this group of people are trying to stop solar flares from destroying the planet, into the same universe as Sam Fisher is drunk and wants his daughter back. Like, I don't think there's enough world for that to really...
I mean, you don't put them both in the same game.
Well, no, but, like, what I'm saying is, like, in the same universe, I feel like it's just not... It doesn't balance out right.
It just can't mesh.
Not really.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
You stand in the light so I can look at the spear. I think it's the baby spear. Or, well, no, this might be the fully upgraded spear, actually. I don't remember the transition of the spears. I'm gonna be super honest.
It mostly just gets prettier.
It's a pretty spear, so I'm gonna say it's...
From level 1 to level 2 is like the biggest jump, I think. Because level 1 is the busted shitty wooden spear. And then level 2 makes it like an actual like short-handled spear type thing. Like level 2 turns it into like an actual thing. It's not busted up any longer. And then after that, it's just kind of cosmetic changes to make it prettier and shinier.
Running up that hill was very dark.
It's a depressing song.
It's actually not if you listen to the original version.
It sounds pretty depressing. It's always used with depressing things.
Well, like the placebo one is, but there's like a Kate Bush version that's not depressing. Why are you shooting at my front door, dick?
You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you alright?
Hey, remember when you were a baby and got thrown off a cliff?
Don't touch me.
Rad.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. Doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifacts showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew.
I didn't throw you off a mountain.
Although you did have a really terrible plan to save him.
Think it's that simple?
You just kind of shoulder tackled the priest holding him at the edge of the cliff.
Calling me that.
Well, yeah, no, it was gonna be the cool thing where you knock off the middle part and then the top part just lands down and it lands on the cliff.
Feared by the cult and all the
Wait, so you're gonna knock the priest's entire lower half off of him?
No,
Like-
it's like so. Alexios is the top, the priest is the middle, and the ground is the bottom. So you tackle the priest, so he drops the baby, but the baby falls straight down onto the ground, and the priest gets knocked off the cliff.
You're saying the priest took the bump wrong.
Yes,
Have you been paying attention?
priest forgot to tuck their head.
Then make a choice on your own. Help find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Mirini, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived.
Let's go find our mom. It'll be great.
If we can find her.
The cult has no interest
Whoop.
in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is
Why are you shoving me?
It's true they're after us. Tell them they'll never find Nikolaus. He's off the map.
I appreciate that, like, I never found Nikolaus doesn't have a live on it, but I killed Nikolaus has a live thing next to it.
He'll wish he was thrown
Yeah.
off that mountain.
Even though
On
they're
mine, it was the other way around.
What you think.
even though they're both lies.
Do the right thing. Come with me.
It is odd.
We could find her.
Well, I guess if you didn't
You could
kill,
help.
if you killed him, then that one wouldn't be
Oh,
alive.
you
But
think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't
Also, I
abandon
feel like
the
lying in this game basically never worked.
it really doesn't. Cassandra is a terrible
You're
liar.
the horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do.
Yeah, because I'm on New Game Plus and I've turned the level scaling down.
Try me.
I think I got
The
this.
guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
We still found each other, brother.
Rude.
Told you not to touch me.
Demos!
Oh, there's a Malika. I think that's 4 for this stream.
I have to tell him what happened.
We're averaging about a 5 Malika stream. That's how we're going to measure the Odyssey streams. It's not going to be like 2 hours. It's just going to be 5 Malikas.
That means there are going to be some streams that end very quickly.
This is true.
But it's a subtitled Malikas only?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's Eevee.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger.
My spear's way cooler now.
You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Cassandra. You
Speaking of streams, how long have I been going for? This would probably be a good stopping point,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, it is 2 hours now. I thought it was a little bit less than that, but...
The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens, to warn Pericles. And we need to find
So
my
many
mother
things we
before
must
they
do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx.
There's a lot on the plate.
Is there.
Gotta save Pericles, gotta find my mom, gotta kill the cult. Oops. But yeah, next time we're just gonna run over here to Athens. This is a big map. That is all. What's the... Sorry, don't mind me. I'm... Right, okay. Anyway, join us next time when we head over to Athens. Night, everybody.
That shithole.
Well,
Good night,
hey,
everybody.
Athens is fine.
Disgusting. A cesspool.
Athens is better than Sparta. Good night.